Give me your sausage.
Give Ron Cray your sausage.
Give me your sausage. I'm on the hunt for the best sausages on a breakfast again. I don't know whether you saw the last one where I was in Blackpool. Well, now in Fleetwood now, at a place called Farmer Pa's, which has been recommended to me by many people, and they say it's got a proper butcher's sausage. Now, Fleetwood, by the way, is very famous for fisherman's friends. Now, if anybody has sucked on a fisherman's friend, easy, it's a family channel, then you know they don't taste too good, but they do get rid of a sore throat. Well, they're made here in Fleetwood, and I used to have them when I was over in the States, and I used to look and it'd say made in Fleetwood. So that's what they're famous for. Anyway, we are off for a breakfast today. Farmer Pa's, proper butcher's breakfast, a farmer's breakfast, and it's right over there. I think there's a farmyard and stuff as well, so you can have a look around that, etc. But we're just going to go for the breakfast today. We're going to mark it out of 10. If you're new to the channel, don't subscribe yet, but at the end of the video, if you think, well, that was quite informative and I might give that place a go, or give it a miss if it's no good, but we're going to find that out, then hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. So it's actually Farmer Pa's Animal World, and the place that we're going to get the breakfast is the Tractor Shed Bistro, and there's even a little tractor outside. Let's go and have a look. Right, so I've got a treat for you. Here we are inside Farmer Pa's, the Tractor Shed Bistro. Now, as I walked in, the gentleman said to me, "Oh, are you filming? Can I ask what you're doing?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I'm just making a YouTube video." And it was James Parr, that he used to be a farmer, and he said this is his farm basically. And he says, "Oh, let me show," lovely guy, really lovely gentleman. And he said, "Oh, let me show you around." He says, "I'll show you around." So he showed me around. And there's a museum there with lots of old tractors and also printing things and cobblers. Honestly, it's like walking back in time. And he showed me through there. I'm going to show you this in a minute. I filmed it. And then he also said, "I can just let me show you around." Lovely, lovely guy. He says, "Let me show you around the farm." And I said, "Oh, all right then." And I actually got to see a lamb being born, and I caught it on camera, so be warned if you don't want to see a lamb being born. And the lamb was fine, by the way. It was absolutely fine. It was just a bit dazed when it was first born, and then they brought it to life. So I'm going to show you that in a minute while I'm waiting for my breakfast. Now, I've ordered the breakfast, and I've ordered the large one here, which was the regular, the Chef John's famous mega breakfast, which is 2 sausages, 2 bacon, 2 hash brown, 2 black pudding, 2 eggs, which I've had poached, tomato, mushrooms, beans and toast for £10.25. All quality stuff. That comes to £12.55, including a pot of tea. So while I'm waiting for that, I've recorded, as I say, this museum and also the farm in there as well, and you can go round. My little lad James and Harriet, my younger daughter, would absolutely love it in there. They've got goats, they've got chickens, they've got cockerels, turkeys, lambs, all sorts in there, and it really is it's a fantastic day out. I just had a quick look round to get some footage for you, but have a look and I'll see you back here in a minute for the breakfast. What a great day.
I know we've got one, it's the other one that is stuck on.
Oh, right.
Make sure it's not another one. Definitely that one's, yeah.
Try and get
Yeah.
all level. Cool.
Pull up. So you need to pull around that way. We've definitely got to. Stay there, stay there. Stay there. Right, drag it round to us so she can look it up. Yeah, this one, the
put
back
it at the
wouldn't
front
have
of
popped or anything. So,
Just, yeah, it does
a
rub.
minute. Rub that. Rub that way. Then it clears and you can stuff. Like, yeah, it looks like there might be 3.
Ah, she's coming round.
Let's hold its head up now.
That's it. Get it cleared.
Hello. Right, okay, my friends, so the goods have arrived, and so did that little lamb. We've got the beans here, we've got the sausage, we've got the eggs that are poached, bacon, black pudding, tomato. We've got sauce here as well, we've got proper HP in sachets there, toasted, pre-buttered. We've got the mushrooms, got some Heinz tomato sauce as well. I'm just going to pop my milk in there in my tea. I know, milk first. So, before we go any further, just take a closer look, my friends. Right, okay, so first things first, let's try the sausage. It's not a catering sausage, it's not a thick, like a butcher's sausage, but it is a proper, well, it will be from a butcher's, it's just not the thick type that we had on the last one, but let's try this. Wow. That's got herbs and spices in that sausage. Is that a Lincolnshire sausage? I don't think it says actually. It's got herbs and spices in that. Just says, I don't know, that's weird. It's got like herbs and spices in it. In fact, you can actually see them. You might have seen them on the B-roll there. But you can actually see the herbs and spices in there. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we'll try the bacon here. That's a good quality bacon. Again, not too salty. You can tell there. That is quality. The eggs, maybe a little bit too hard. Maybe a little overdone. But very tasty. Nice bright yellow yolk in there. I'm going to go for the mushrooms on these. The mushrooms are very nice. We've got the hash browns on here. Got the eggs on top of the hash browns, which has made the hash browns a little soggy. But tasty, nice. Beans. Good consistency of the beans there. Again, I can tell when they're done in a pan and not. The tomato itself, cooked to perfection, the tomato. And bursting with flavour. Let's go in for a little bit of the black pudding now. Black pudding. I know there's fans of the black pudding out there. I think it originated in Bury. That's good. But I'm going to tell you this. That sauce, for me, breakfast is all about the sausage. And that's tasty. I do like sausages that have got a bit of herbs and spices in them. It just adds that little bit of bit of a kick. That's a sound breakfast. Absolutely sound, really nice. Quality, right. I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'll see you guys outside. What about that? A little lamb being born. I can never undo these packets of sauces. But a little lamb being born. How sweet! I don't think I'll be able to have Sunday roast with lamb on anymore after seeing that now. I'll see you guys outside in a minute. Give me your sausage. Right, do you know what? I'm beaming from here to here, because it's one of those places that you go to, and I've seen a lamb being born. The food was great. The sausages, by the way, were Cumberland sausage. I should know that. Fancy saying Lincolnshire sausages, hey? So they were Cumberland sausages. The place is great. The staff are amazing. And James, the owner, who I haven't met before, I walked in and he said, "Why are you filming?" Lovely gentleman. Actually, a very good friend of Sid Little, by the way. Because I said, I'm going to another place in a bit, and he says, it's over the road from the Steamer, which is owned by Sid Little. I said, what a legend Sid Little was. Good mate of Sid Little's. And Little and Large Saturday night. And anyway, I'm babbling on here. What a fantastic place. What a lovely owner. What fantastic staff and great food. And I saw a lamb being born. That's cute. And I thought price-wise as well, for a place like that, I thought it was it was reasonable for a place like that, a visitor's place. So for me, it's a 10 out of 10. And I know you're going to say, you're giving 10s, but I'm going to give credit where credit's due, because it all round. And if I was to say anything, I said the eggs were on top and made the hash browns a little moist. We don't like the word moist, but all in all, the experience, the place. If you've got a family, take your kids down there, right? I'm going to bring James back and Harriet back and Sarah. I've just messaged her because that's how excited I was. I said, oh, we're going to come back, we're going to come back. We'll bring them back at the weekend. So we're going to go along and do that, and I'll have something to eat without filming at this time. So there you go. Absolutely fantastic. I'll put their links in the description down below. Lots and lots of people have actually recommended it to me, and it was actually recommended to me years ago, and it was on my list. And I was out this way, and I thought I'll give it a try. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and thank you to James, the owner there, who was an ex-farmer, who showed me around. I had an absolutely fantastic time. I loved the museum the best because for me it took me back in time with all the old stuff and the typewriters and the mowers in there, and some of them that my mum had. I'm absolutely beaming. I've had a brilliant day. It's not very often. I usually go across to places and I eat the food and I film it and I come away, but when you have a good day like this, great sunshine, great people, great food and great atmosphere, and I got to see a lamb being born. It's brilliant. Right, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, he said I can meet Sid Little if I want. I might have to nip in and see Sid Little. What a legend. Saturday nights.